Oh, okay. That's a little. It's a little power push, a little power snack. Welcome back, Cosmon. We are at 3:06 now. 5 hours stream, and we still have 4 more to read. So let's continue. Well, easy with the author. It's written by Anonymous. We don't know. But they wrote twice the number 1. Alright, here we go. Object class Euclid. Special table procedures. And again, guys, I'm gonna keep it focusing on reading. Pepper, welcome back. Thank you for joining back. Is your work over, I assume? Like I said, we have 4 more to go, and who knows how much longer they are. So I will focus on reading. I'll talk to you guys after the once I finish reading the SCP. But yeah, this is probably gonna be like an 8-hour stream, if maybe like 9, who knows. Online video distributions sites impacted by SCP-3006 are to be monitored by Foundation web crawlers. Manifestation of videos containing SCP-3006 are to be removed upon posting and/or detection. Foundation personnel embedded in the Alphabet Corporation are to ensure that no members of the public are able to view SCP-3006. It is estimated that without proper implementation of the containment procedures, most videos on the global public internet will be affected within 128 hours. The Foundation has not found any ways to prevent additional... You haven't followed me yet? I thought you did. Maybe with your old name, I guess. Well, welcome back. The Foundation has not found any ways to prevent additional SCP-3006 videos from being posted. No other SCP objects are to refer to in the documentation. Description: SCP-3006 is a video titled "We Are Number One." We are number one. Except every time you play it, there are twice as many. Oh my god, it is! Twice as many Robbie Rottens, but the room is the same size. Not safe for work. Wait, whoa. Which was posted to the YouTube video hosting service on October 12, 2016. It features a musical clip from the show Lazy Town that causes humanoids identical to the characters portrayed by the deceased Icelandic actor Stefán Karl Stefánsson, rest in peace, to appear on repeated playbacks. Videos impacted by SCP-3006 are capable of spreading the effects primarily by being posted in threads where multiple non-affected videos are present. Within 1 to 5 minutes of being linked to, all other videos linked in the same thread will begin manifesting SCP-3006 effects. So basically just a regular fucking meme in real life. Humans or living humanoids featured in videos will double with each playback, including individuals who are off-screen, such as cameramen and sound personnel. The effect is exponential in that, upon each playback, the number of subjects in each video doubles. For example, a video containing 2 subjects will instead have 4 upon the second playback. The third will have 8, and the fifth 32. None of these entities appear to have knowledge of SCP-3006 effect. I find it highly distressing. The idea of you watching a meme video or like a kids TV show music video over and over again, and every time you do, it just adds more people to it. Although affecting linked videos, SCP-3006 effect is unique to each. Every time the word unique is actually being used in the SCP log, I should just be like looking at the camera like this. To each viewer, that is, SCP-3006 effect is dependent on how many times the person has watched the video. If more than one subject is viewing it, this effect will occur based on who physically initiated the playback. If the subject views a series of related videos, the effect will carry over in these subsequent viewings. Sorry, you wrote Pepper. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. SCP-3006 primary effect video. Yeah, initial beginning of the. Okay, effects videos taking place in closed environments. Although it is not universal and cannot be confirmed as a deliberate effect, once affected by SCP-3006, it is not possible for a recorded subject to exit the area in which the video is taking place. At a certain point, these subjects will suffer traumatic injuries, leading to death to the exponential humanoids instantaneously appearing at the beginning of video playback. This does not prevent SCP-3006 effect from persisting. That came out of nowhere. Eventually, playback reaches a point where the camera and sound equipment are destroyed due to the intense viscera pressure in the enclosed space. In viscera again, we had that in the last SCP. This can also occur in outdoor videos, although taking more playbacks to reach that point. At this time, the appearance of the video is variable, with non-anomalous graphics spliced in with corrupted digital images. SCP-3006 was initially discovered after social media reports of unusual videos came to the Foundation attention. 11,346 initial viewers of SCP-3006 were tracked down and given Class C amnestics. That is a lot of people to give amnestics to. Shit. After interrogation, several subjects featured the initial video were determined to be non-anomalous and were given Class B amnestics. As of the 1st, 18th, 2017, SCP-3006 is classified as Euclid. Addendum: examples of affected videos. Title, video description, SCP-3006 effect. So we have Colin Furz. Or Furz. If it's German, it's Furz. Furze. Which means fart. So what if loads of fireworks... Wait. So what if loads of fireworks explode in my van? So what if loads of fireworks explode? Okay. A full-size van is filled with fireworks, which are then lit to destroy the vehicle. During the second playback, it was initially unclear where additional humanoid entities were. However, oh god, it's inside the van, isn't it? However, analysis showed that human hands were visible against the windows of the vehicle and as the fireworks were going off. Sweet baby Lord Jesus. None of the other subjects featured in the video appears to notice, and playback continues as normal. They were inside the fucking van. Mystery Science Theater. Hey! Game Grumps! Yes! Those are my boys! Mystery Science Theater, Manos, Hands of Fate 3. Manos, The Hands of Fate. An illegal upload of the January 30th, 1993 episodes of the television show Mystery Science Theater 3000, which features low budget and films and humorous commentary. Film attached to episode is the 1966 film Manos, The Hands of Fate. After 12 playbacks, there were several hundred copies of the host being impaled by the metallic puppet components. In addition, the film being riffed on had the actors appearing exponentially, with leg braces worn by one character causing fatal puncture wounds in the other actors. Ugh. My boys, Game Clubs. It's better be with Dan in it. Dudes with attitude in a not too distant future, part 1. Oh, which one is that again? 2 adult males playing a video game with footage from the game and only sound produced in the recording space being audible. Yeah, you can be more specific, come on. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking copy and paste this name and look up which one of that episode of Game Clubs that was. Please don't. Oh, it probably doesn't exist. Did you made fake? You could have just taken one of the videos, man. It would have been hilarious. 2 adult males play. Yeah. Neither of the 2 hosts appear to be aware of SCP-3006 effects. Episode proceeds normally. Dudes with attitudes. That's No Moon Part 2. Number of entities is present. 4. Subjects display confusion. Multiple iterations of their voices argue for the entirety of the episode. Several attempts to exit the recording area can be heard, all of which are unsuccessful. Why? Game doesn't show themselves playing games. They can just the audio. Why can't they just leave? Okay, sure. Dudes with the attitude, Scarlet doesn't know. Part 3. Number of entities present. 6. Subjects become aware of the anomalous effect. The sound of violence can be heard with at least one of the entities appearing to be terminated. This does not appear to have affected the number of entities present in subsequent videos. The idea of Aaron yelling absolutely like batshit insane while they witness like a person dying. Is this supposed to like indicate that they it's duplicating them? Again, it wouldn't really work with Game Grumps out of all gaming channels because they don't show themselves. Dude's attitude. Wait, is this real? Part 4. 24. Mass confusion can be heard. The game is completely ignored from that point on, with graphics not advancing past any title screen. In the background, subjects appear to have organized and only speak when holding a magic stick. During the course of a debate, it is decided to store soiled clothing in a basket and ration food and water while they attempt to exit the recording area. The idea of multiple Dan and Aarons. Several outbreaks of violence are suppressed by the other entities. Slightly before the end of the video, the sound of the sofa being used as a battering ram can be heard. Okay, so it's just the sound. Yeah, it does say mass confusion can be heard. So, okay. Yeah, okay. I was about to say, like, it's weird that that Aaron and they're being duplicated because, like, they don't show themselves. But, okay, it's all audio from, like, they can hear multiple Dan and Aarons. Now it makes sense. Dune Buggy Hot Sand Massage Part 11. 576 continuous incomprehensible screaming. I don't like the idea of, like, my boys being in pain like that. Please, oh please, why does this always happen to me? that might actually be a sentence Aaron said during one of the Game Grumps videos. Like when he's like struggling, he's like, please, oh please, why does this always happen to me? I can totally hear him say that. Part 77. 500. Who the fuck? Okay, whoever is playing, whoever is like duplicating them is a bitch. They want my boys to suffer. Sounds gentle sloshing with scrambled reddish digitized video graphics. Ugh. There's no need for my boys to suffer like that. And then the transcript of interview 306-J. And now I imagine if I ever do get my own film projects started, I will somehow get the chance to have Dan and Aaron as like actors in my own project. And me just be like, by the way, you are actually in one of the SCP logs and you die. They go look at me like I'm crazy. Interviewed Dr. Kang. Dr. Krang, not Kang! Oh, Master Shredder! We will always serve you! On the 2nd, 14th, 2017, another video producer discovered several of the videos affected by SCP-306. This transcription is for the iteration of the interview. The original has been lost or may never have existed. It's gonna be really funny when you upload this SCP to your channel and there are suddenly 2 afros. I wish there was a way to like influence videos like in a way that like, oh yeah, if you do watch it again, there's gonna be a change. Because I would totally do that. I would totally edit my like second of me on the side and just be like, what the fuck? Just panic. I would love to do that. Can you state your name for the record and spell it? Sure. Kind of like a newspaper interview, I guess. But you already know that, right? When did you first become aware of the video? Someone linked it to me on Twitter, I think. It's weird seeing people, you know, get fucked up like that. You feel bad, but they're just little computer people, right? So it's not a real big deal, that's what I thought, at least. How long did it take for you to discover the videos we were featured in? Yeah, well, you know how YouTube works. It was one of the suggested videos. God, dude, it's not something I want to describe. So I tried reporting it, and now I'm here with you guys. How many times did you watch the video? I don't know. At a certain point, you lose track. Because it's funny, right? It's weird seeing a ton of yourself. I didn't know what else to do there, to be perfectly honest. What do you mean? Well, it's just, I don't know why I went. Felt like you ever do something and then when you're done, you don't even know why you did it. That's what it felt like. Almost like it was a dream or something. What were you expecting to happen? From what they told me, well, they said it would be like they were in there with each other forever. But it's not a damn, it's me. There were thousands of me. And the dead now, crushed. With scary puree. One of the eyes flowed by and I saw myself in it. Dude, that's fucked. At this point, both the interviewer and interviewee became aware of several humanoids identical to themselves present in the room, standing around the edges. Oh, because it's a recording? Jesus! Several iterations of Dr. Kang immediately attempt to exit the room but are unsuccessful. All instances resembling Dr. Kang began fighting one another. Immediately duking it out. While the copies of congregate in the opposite side of the room around the original interviewee, covering their faces with their hands. Get away! Stop! Help! Copies of began violently ripping flesh and skin off one another. While copies of Dr. Kang do the same. This violence continues until there are only one iteration of each left. It's unknown whether or not these are the originals. Video playback ends with both attempting unsuccessfully to exit the interview area. End log. God, seeing yourself, like, multiple yous. And then, like, you see multiple yous, like, shredding each other up. Just absolutely just... Closing statement. Something was issued Class C amnestics at the interview. The SCP-3006 anomaly continues to persist, and several other instances of SCP-3006 have been subsequently documented in Foundation video archives. Classification upgrade to Keter is under consideration. Yeah, it's a... Okay. It started off funny, but it became pretty brutal real fast. It became pretty brutal real fast. So I was like, oh, hey, you're number one. And multiple Robbie Rottens. That's hilarious. But then you're like, but people keep on clicking, rewatching the video so often until there's like too many of them and they just bash each other into pulp. Actual pulp. You can tell that the theme of today was horror. Yeah, absolutely. Like every single idea that we have here is like horrifying. Well, I'm glad. I like sci-fi, and I like that we got a bunch of SCPs that are not horrifying, but they're like interesting. They're scientifically fun to think of, and even like just like the technology behind it. Like a good example of like a sci-fi one that I enjoyed from the 2000 from series 3 was the guy whose soul got put into a rocket or at least a spaceship, and it's now it got sent out to planets, and then it got so mad that it wanted to attack, like it wanted to fly into the Earth at high speeds. But then it always gets like sent another soul into the spaceship so that it would control the ship and get away. Like the idea of that is horrifying because like the idea that like you got an angry soul inside a ship wanting to ram into the Earth, and it even say if he rams into the Earth at the speed he goes, the Earth would cease to exist. And I think that's really cool. It's a really cool idea, but also very like it still has a little bit of like that horror aspect of like, oh shit, something's out there that's trying desperately to kill us. But it's not as like scary as a giant 900-kilometer eel that scrambles your brain. What would you do if you were in a situation, if suddenly a duplicate appeared next to you? Well, I would stop the stream. I would stop the stream and then just prepare for the upcoming bloodbath. I got the katana swords right there. I will take them. I'll be the victor. Alright, let's continue. We still have 3 more to go.